So we have identified, our average stress, right? So we now know our stress average. Next, we're going to find the radius of the circle. Which is equivalent to your tau max. Okay. So we also know this value, right? We know, we are aware of what this value is. Okay. So I'm going to, let me erase this. This is not important now. So we know this value, hold on. Eugene. So we know the value from here to here. So this value over here is 55200 pi c cubed. We know that, right? So from here, we can find our tau max will be equal by a big square root, right? So stress average minus 2500 C minus by 72,123 divided by 2 pi C cubed squared plus by 55200 over pi C cubed, and the whole thing is squared. So now we know that stress max is equal to stress average plus by tau max. Right? We also know that stress max or stress mean is equal to stress average minus by tau max. Okay. So we have to equate with, we have to apply now Tresca criteria. Okay. So Tresca criteria, because we have a stress max and stress mean, we know that we have to apply tau max is equal to half the absolute value of stress max minus by stress mean. Right? So when we put that in, this will be equal to half. Stress max is equal to stress average plus by tau max minus by stress average. Minus is what? Plus by tau max. Right? Okay. So you can get rid of your stress average. Right? You can get rid of your stress average. Right? So this will be equal to half, right, to tau max, right, and it is equal to tau max. I know some of you, Eugene, you will say, Eugene, isn't it obvious tau max equal to tau max? But now we know that we are going to equate with just using what? With just using tau max over here, right? By just using tau max, just using this equation over here. Okay. Am I spinning you all around, or is clear? Right. We cannot apply, if we did not do this, so if we did not draw the 3D mole circle, okay, if we apply this formula, right? If we apply this formula, this is where stress mean is equal to 0, right? and you did not analyze this using 3D mole circle, right, your expression will be wrong. Can you see that? Okay, it will be wrong. That's why, yes. Yes, it's to confirm which one to use. To select which one to use is more or less using to find your criteria of your stress mean and your stress max. If neither one is equal to 0, you cannot just say that you cannot apply this formula. Okay, you cannot apply this formula down here. Okay, you apply that formula, it's wrong. Okay, I know it's very obvious if that's the case, Eugene, tau max equals tau max, but you have to know which one to use. Okay, does that make sense to you? Okay, right. So from here, we are going to use this formula over here. Copy. We're going to paste. And we're going to just use this one, right? And we know this entire expression, tau max, is equal to 50, right? We know that's 50 times 10 to the power 3. Okay, we know that's 50 times 10 to the power 3. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to have a common denominator for okay, there's a lot of ways to solve this, okay, but I'm just going to factor out the two, have a common denominator. Okay, so this will be equal to minus 2500C minus by 72,123 squared over 2 pi c cubed plus, right, so when I say common denominator, I want this to be 2 pi c cubed also. Okay, so for that to happen, I need to multiply 55200 times 2, which is 110,400, and this is equal to 50 times 10 to the power 3. So from here, I can factor out a quarter. I can take out this to be half. Right? Let me have some space. Let me have some space. Seriously, Eugene. And then this will be equal to minus 2500C minus by 72,123 squared over pi c cubed plus by 110,400 divided by pi c cubed squared. Okay, the whole thing. Come on, Eugene, seriously. Fifty times 10 to the power 3. Okay, so this will be equal to minus 2500C minus by 72,123 squared over pi c cubed plus by 110,400 over pi c cubed squared. So this will be equal to 100 times 10 to the power 3 and the whole thing squared. Okay. Then I'm going to, because it's common denominator, and then this will be equal to 100 power 3 squared. Okay, 100 power 3 squared. So it's 10 times 10 to the power 9 pi squared C6. Okay. And then when we expand it again, so this is minus 6.25 times 10 to the power 6C minus by 2 times by 25. Oh, no, the first one is plus, sorry. 2 times by 2500 times by 72,123 is equal to 360 times 10 to the power 6. Right? Then plus So there's a C down here. You know, is there a C down here? Yes, there's a C down there. The first one is there squared. Yep, my square is missing. Okay, there's a C down here. Then plus by 72,123 squared is equal to 5.184 times 10 to the power of 9 plus by 110,400 squared is equal to 12.188 times 10 to the power 9. Then this is equal to 10 times 10 to the power 9 pi squared C6. Okay. So we are going to solve this equation. Okay. So we know that this can be equal to 6.25 C squared minus by 360 C plus by 5.18 plus by 12.188 is equal to 17.372 times 10 to the power 3, and this will be equal to 10 times 10 to the power 3 pi squared C6. So you just rearrange them. So it's minus 10 times 10 to the power 3 pi squared C6 plus by 6.25 C minus by 360 C plus by 17.372 times 10 to the power 3 is equal to 0. Okay. So do you know how to solve an equation like that? Yes or no? Without a computer. Am I missing a square? Yep, you're right. Do you know how to solve an equation like this on your calculator? Yes? How many of you know? It's okay to be no. Okay, so I'm going to show you now. Now that's all I'm going to teach today. So those of you that are online, okay, I will try to do a recording in how to solve using a calculator. Those of you that are here, I can show you live. Okay, so let me turn this on. How to turn this on? Come on, go on. Come on, turn on. Okay, I'm going to show you how to document camera. Okay, how to solve this. Okay, so those of you online, I'm going to do a recording on it. Okay. Can you see my calculator yet? Okay, I need to zoom out. Wait, I need to zoom out further. Okay. So tell me if it's not clear, okay? So what we are going to do is we are going to use, you can see my number, right? You can see. First of all, you have, so that's all I'm going to lecture. If you know how to use this with your calculator, you can go. If not, you can stay and watch. Okay, I need to be in position in such a way that I can see things clearly. Okay, I need to stand. Okay, so you're going to take your calculator, you're going to go shift, clear, all. Okay, you're going to clear everything first. Okay, so the equation that we are going to have, I'm going to key in our equation now. Okay, so it's minus 10 to power of 3 or times e to the power 10 times by shift pi squared. Now is the time that we have to put c to the power 6. Okay, so watch what I'm doing. Can you see the HYP on the top? There's a red C. Can you see that? Can you see this? Right? We are going to do that. Okay, so how to trigger that? So we are going to put times. Can you see alpha? Alpha, okay, and then you got C. So press alpha first. Okay, press this one first, and then press this one. Okay. So you can see then you get to the power of 6 plus by 6.25 times by alpha C again, power of 2, okay, minus by 360 times alpha C plus by 17.372 power 3. Then we are going to put, we are going to put equal to 0. Can you see an equal down here in the calculator? Okay. So you're going to put alpha equal 0. Okay. At this moment, don't screw anything up. Okay. You enter a lot of lines already. Okay. Next, you're going to press shift solve and shift solve again. Okay. See what I'm going to do. Shift. Okay. Solve. You press the first time, he asks you, do you want to solve for C? The answer is yes. Then you press shift, solve again, and let the computer, it's not dead, it's thinking. Okay? It's like my wife, you ask her what for dinner. She just think for a while. I thought she don't want to eat, you walk away, and then she got upset. There you go. 0.7466. So from here, we know, okay, you know that it is equal to what? 0.C. Come on, come on, come on. C is equal to 0.7466 inch, or it times 2 is 1.493. Diameter is equal to 1.4. Okay. I'm so happy now I got here. It took us 12 weeks, okay? From the very beginning of a problem to the end. But again, this is easy. Why this is easy? This problem is easy because, not easy, sorry, it's not easy, sorry. Because the axial load is given, the torque is given, and the what? The moments are given. You guys can do more complicated stuff, yes or no? If I give you point loads, you can know what is a torque, what's a moment, and what's an axial load, okay? If you guys get this, okay, you guys are competent engineers, and 95% of the engineers out there are not able to do this level of detail. I want you all to learn that. Okay, you want to be a good engineer, you need to understand this concept. I did not know when I was an undergrad, unfortunately. My prof did not care or what, I don't know. Okay, but you guys have to know. Are we clear? I'll see you guys next week. Have a fantastic weekend, okay?